Alright, welcome to more exponential rules. This one is a basic exponential rule that some of you saw in the homework and needs some explaining. So here in boxed is a situation where you need to multiply out the exponent to the parentheses. So it's like you have a power upon a power. So let's take a step back. Let's take a look at x squared. If it's x squared, how many x's do you all have? Good, 2. So x squared is equal to x times x. Now that we look at that, let's take a look at x squared but to the third power. So we have a power on a power. What does that mean? How many x squares do we have? Correct, we have 3 of them, x squared times x squared times x squared. And then if we break that down even further, going back to that first step, that's 2 x's there. And then the other 2 x squareds are 2 more x's each, which gives us a total of 6, which will give us, when we simplify it, x to which power? Correct, 6 of them. So some people know how to get from x to the second power to the third power to 6, or x to the 6. What you have to do is be able to know what's happening in between. So you can see that the fast way to do this is just take the 2 exponents and multiply them to get x to the 6. You must know how to do this and why it does this, so it's easier to remember. Memorizing this rule does not help you learn it, but knowing what happens in that yellow box is what helps you to remember this. Alright, so you need to know how and also why. Let's take a look at our problem that was posed to us. What do we do with this thing? How do we simplify that? Well, we take that negative 4 and multiply it to everything inside. But some people will only multiply it to the negative 2 exponent. The thing is that 2 also has an exponent. It's 2 to the first power. We have a 1, 2 in there, so it's written as 2 to the first power. Over here on the side, I have 3 terms, 7, a 10, and a b. They have no exponents on them. But if we really wanted to, but we don't have to, we could put an exponent on each of them. 7 would be to the, yes, first power. 10 would be to the, correct again, first power. And b would be, you've got it, to the first power. So we change the 2, not really change it, but put a 1 on the 2. And then now it's easier for us to multiply the negative 4. So we multiply it twice to the 1 and the negative 2 exponents. So our next step, we have 2 to the negative 4 power and y to the, yes, 8th power. So we have that all cleaned up. There's no more exponent on exponent or power on power. We have one expression with just one exponent on each term. Now, we see if there's any negative exponents. Oh, we got 2 to the negative 4. So we move that. Whoops, should let you do that. That's 2. Where does the 2 to the negative 4 go? Yeah, you're correct. In the denominator. So now we have no negative exponents, and we have everything where it needs to be. So we're good here. If you need to, or you want to, or they ask you to, you can change that 2 to the 4th power to whatever number it multiplies to be. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 will get you 16. So that is your simplified expression, which is equal to what we started with in the first place. Alright, hopefully that helps on your learning. Thank you very much. Bye.